In Hollywood, the award season and the norovirus are officially upon us again. You know, we'll be handing out awards every weekend for the next 3 months here, starting this morning with the nominees for the Golden Globes. And last night, they handed out the Kennedy Center honors in Washington, hosted by Donald Trump. Donald Trump was the host of the show. He's been boasting about hosting, saying, we've never had a president host the Kennedy Center honors before, which, yeah, why do you think that is? We've also never had Neil Patrick Harris order a military strike on a fishing boat before. Trump was obviously very excited to headline this once prestigious event. He even waddled the red carpet where he was all fired up.
How have you prepared to host tonight?
Well, maybe I haven't prepared. Maybe you want to be a little bit loose. If you look at the great hosts, Johnny Carson, Bob Hope, those are the greats. If you look at the not-so-greats, like Jimmy Kimmel, he was just terrible.
It's very hurtful. I thought we were friends. I don't know what's going on. He is really fixated. I'm starting to think he might have a crush on me.
But we never had a president hosting the awards before. This is the first. I'm sure they'll give me great reviews, right? You know, they'll say he was horrible, he was terrible, it was a horrible situation. No, we'll do fine. I've watched some of the people that host. Jimmy Kimmel was horrible. Some of these people, if I can't beat out Jimmy Kimmel in terms of talent, then I don't think I should be president.
Agreed. I'm with you. I don't think I've ever agreed with anything more than that. Do you think he even knows I've never hosted the Kennedy Center honors? Maybe he's confusing me with Queen Latifah. And as far as this who has more talent thing goes, it seems like he's challenging me to a contest, which, if so, I'm open to it. Let's do it. Let's have a talent competition. I'll come out, I'll tell a few jokes, I'll draw something, I'll play my clarinet, he can play golf, spank a porn star, and ruin a country. I'm kidding, of course. The truth is, Donald Trump is he's a very talented person. I mean, the man can sing. The man can act.
Excuse me, where's the lobby?
Down the hall and to the left.
Thanks.
He can dance. He does impressions.
Yeah.
He is athletic.
Oh, he shanked it.
And he's not only an amazing artist, he also is an incredible poet, too. So much talent. So much talent, the only way you can contain it is to lock him up. And I'll tell you something. The Kennedy Center is lucky to have him.
Do you think the center will eventually be named the Trump Kennedy Center?
I don't know. I hear that, but I don't know. That's not up to me. That's up to the board.
That's up to the board I appointed and am chairman of. That's totally up to them. You know, before he knocked down the White House, Trump ordered major renovations to the Kennedy Center, and he was pretty excited to talk about that, too.
And we've done a lot of work. We've redone great marble floors that were beat to hell, and we've replaced them with the most beautiful marble, statuary marble. They call it in Italy statuario, great white and black marble that forms Greece and big parts of Italy. And Italy during a time when Italy was extremely strong, and Greece when Greece was Greece.
When Greece was Greece. For Greece, you know, Greece was first Greece, then came Greece 2, which wasn't as good as Greece. And I have to say, I always wonder what Melania thinks when he starts rambling on and on about this construction stuff. And last night, we finally found out.
It's a massive change. You know, the white against the white marble. The marble is being rejuvenated. They're great pieces of marble, but they've been let go and they've been tired. And I always say you can take a 100th of an inch off of a piece of marble and you have a brand new piece of marble. Nobody does that. It's not an easy process.
Marble, he is always saying things about marble. She's just counting the minutes till those Epstein files come out. Trump said he was 98% involved in selecting the honorees at the Kennedy Center. The man doesn't know who half the scumbags he pardoned this month are, but he's laser focused on that. The honorees included George Strait, Gloria Gaynor, the band Kiss, who are only people who wear more makeup than he does. And our official ambassador to Hollywood, Sylvester Stallone, got a Kennedy Center honor. There they are, Rambo and Dumbo together. Rocky and Bull Cankle with Gene Simmons looking on. Trump was also the recipient of an award this weekend. On Friday, he was given the first ever FIFA Peace Prize. FIFA, the governing body of soccer, got nervous because Trump was threatening to pull the World Cup out of blue U.S. cities like L.A. and San Francisco, which would have cost them a lot of money to move the games to Bakersfield. So they did something. You could call it genius, and you might be right. They tapped into his disappointment from not winning the Nobel Peace Prize and created their own Peace Prize, the FIFA Peace Prize, which is like if NASCAR started handing out Peabody Awards. It means nothing. And no one, not even the president, knew who would get it.
Have you been told that you are going to receive the inaugural Peace Prize today from FIFA?
I have not been told. There's a rumor about it, but I have not been told. I don't know that I'm getting it. I haven't been officially noticed. I've been hearing about a Peace Prize, but I want to really save lives. I don't need prizes.
Yeah, but if you're handing them out, I'll take two. I mean, he knew full well he was getting this dumb fake prize. That's why he showed up at the event. This whole scam was concocted by the president of FIFA, Gianni Infantino, who looks like Voldemort trying to sell you a timeshare. I have to say, Trump was so pleased. He hasn't been this happy since the day before Eric was born.
Mr. President, this is your prize. This is your Peace Prize. There is also a beautiful medal for you that you can wear everywhere you want to go.
Right now.
Okay, let me hold. Fantastic. Excellent.
He couldn't hand out all those Kennedy Center medals without getting one himself. You know how when you bring a birthday present to an 8-year-old, you have to bring another one for her 5-year-old brother? This was basically that.
This is truly one of the great honors of my life. And beyond awards, Johnny and I were discussing this. We saved millions and millions of lives. So many different wars that we're able to end, in some cases, a little bit before they started.
That's right. Wars begin at the moment of conception. It's, big wars have to start before you end them, no? How would that work? Like, he calls up France and goes, "Don't you even think about going into Finland." Putting a made-up medal around your neck and bragging about it is like masturbating and telling your friends you got laid this weekend. It is really it's so sad. One of the greatest honors of his life. Everyone, even his family, knows this is a BS prize designed to keep him from screwing up the World Cup. Except for him. It's so deeply pathetic, it almost makes me feel bad for him.
I want to thank, by the way, my family, my great First Lady, Melania. You're right here, and thank you very much.
See, that smile always gives way to pain. It never... Thank you, Melania. Your contractual obligations for the month of December are now complete. You really, though, have to hand it to this FIFA guy. He spent $300 at a trophy shop. He got the President of the United States to do anything he wants.
Mr. President, this way, this way. Oh, this way. Well, you can do what you want. I will just show you how it works. I've done a few of them. Don't be scared, right? So you have to basically mingle the balls a little bit.
That's right. You mingle the balls. You mingle the balls, and then you fondle the shaft. This whole thing is so embarrassing. It really is. Look at his face when they show him the medal. He does this... And then he does this cringy little move where he kind of yoinks it out of the box. Like the Grinch stealing the star off the... It's in the old Christmas tree. And then now you have our lumbering dope grinning from ear to ear with this meaningless medal. Like a fat kid who gets a karate trophy for breaking a piece of balsa wood. And the FIFA guy is like, "President Trump, you're such a big boy. You stop so many wars. We have a golden pizza prize just for you because you're so good." Even the trophy looked like it didn't want to be seen there. Look at this trophy. It looks like it's like an embarrassed teenager hiding his head in his hands. Meanwhile, the bombs keep dropping on our Secretary of War Crimes, Pete Hegseth. who's a frontrunner for the next presidential pardon, after the so-called double tap on that boat, or should I say on the people who were in the boat before the boat was capsized by U.S. missiles, the president and top lawmakers from both parties say they want the video of the strike to be released. But Pete Hegseth, even though he claims it was all legal and clean, he doesn't seem so eager to want that.
So, Mr. Secretary, you will be releasing that full video.
We are reviewing it right now.
Is that a yes or no?
That is, the most important thing to me are the ongoing operations in the Caribbean.
Right. Listen, he doesn't have time to release potential evidence of war crimes. He's very busy committing new ones right now. Trump initially said he agreed the video should be released, but then he said he didn't say that, which he did say it. So far, he's been standing by Pete Hegseth, but maybe not after he sees this. This is Pete Hegseth speaking about this very subject and the president 9 years ago.
It's typical Trump. All bluster, very little substance. The military's not going to follow illegal orders. If you're doing something that is just completely unlawful and ruthless, then there is a consequence for that. That's why the military said it won't follow unlawful orders from their commander-in-chief. He talks a tough game, but then when pressed on it, he's an armchair tough guy.
Now, Hegseth made those comments back in 2016 before he had his spine removed and replaced with a Mar-a-Lago pool noodle. But it's really amazing. Everybody in Trump's cabinet just sold their soul. Hegseth calls him an armchair tough guy. J.D. Vance called him America's Hitler. RFK called him a buffoon. Kash Patel, well, I think he liked him from the beginning, which is worse. And then on the flip side, we have Marjorie Taylor Greene, who is now factoring into this. The big story here in Hollywood this weekend is Netflix buying Warner Brothers. Netflix reached a deal to buy Warner Brothers Discovery for $82.7 billion. Warner Brothers owns the rights to Harry Potter, Batman, Superman, for everything. They own if the deal goes through, Netflix will have everything on their app, but they have to get government approval first. Trump said he will be personally involved in the decision on the merger, which is a cute way of saying I am currently accepting bribes to see if the merger goes through. But after the deal was announced, Netflix, I don't know if you got this, they sent an email to subscribers that said nothing is changing today, which is what you tell your kids when you're getting divorced. But the other bidders were Comcast and Paramount is not giving up. Today, they launched a hostile takeover bid backed by a group of investors that include Jared Kushner and his Saudi benefactors. But at the end of the day, whichever company gets this is going to come down to whether the president would rather win the first ever Netflix Warner Brothers Peace Prize or the HBO Paramount Medal of Honor. Today, Trump's mad at his buddy Larry Ellison, who owns Paramount, which owns CBS, which airs 60 Minutes, which last night aired an interview with Marjorie Taylor Greene, who did not have nice things to say about Trump. Trump responded today, he wrote, the only reason Marjorie Taylor Trader Brown, Greene turns brown under stress, went bad is that she was jilted by the President of the United States. Certainly not the first time she has been jilted. Marjorie is not America First or MAGA. Her new views are those of a very dumb person. My real problem with the show, however, wasn't the low IQ trader. It was that new ownership of 60 Minutes Paramount would allow a show like this to air. They are no better than the old ownership who just paid me millions of dollars for fake reporting about your favorite president, me. Since they bought it, 60 Minutes has actually gotten worse. Well, I'm sorry that you feel that way about 60 Minutes, and the last thing I want to do is upset you during this sensitive time. But I have one more bit of entertainment news to share, and that is that I've decided to extend my contract here at ABC for another year. Thank you. Our show has been renewed. And so, please sit. It's embarrassing, but our show's been renewed till May of 2027, or until the world ends, whichever comes first. But I thought about it. I decided, I was giving a lot of thought, and decided I would like to spend less time with my family. And so to our audience here and at home, I'm honored and humbled to be a part of your routine, whether it's in bed at night or during your morning toilet time. It means a lot to me to have your attention and to work with this great group of people for another year. My coworkers, even the ones who do bad things, like for instance, the ones who promised to hang out and maybe even sing a karaoke song with me at our Christmas party on Thursday night, because, well, we've been friends ever since I discovered all 5'2" of them working security in our parking lot. But then when our song came up, I end up standing there like an idiot, alone on stage with 2 microphones, singing a duet by myself because he told us he was going to the bathroom and instead snuck out to his car and went home the minute he finished his dessert. So even people like that, I am excited to work with. Are you excited, Guillermo?
Yeah, I'm very excited, Jimmy. But listen, I want to apologize.
You do? Yeah.
Yeah, I apologize.
Yeah.
I promise you it won't happen again.
Oh, you said that last year.
No, this one, I swear to God.
Oh, this year won't happen again?
No, it won't happen again, I swear. I'm going to sing a duet with you. I promise you.
Okay, Guillermo, that's great.
Deal.
Okay, great. Watch this. Let's get a picture of this.
Deal.
Because I'm going to tell you something.
I promise you.
If you don't do it, I'm going to sue you.
Okay. You can do whatever you want.
I am going to take you to court, okay?
Okay.
Now go back to your chair and don't ever come over here again.